Why are they needed? Firewalls are the virtual equivalent of real-world firewalls, which are designed to protect physical spaces from harmful natural events. They are the first line of defense against intrusion and other cyber threats. Firewalls typically work by examining the data entering a system, determining whether it is safe or harmful, and then admitting or blocking that data according to its determination. Firewalls are, however, relatively simplistic, analyzing the data's origin, destination, and entry port to determine whether it is safe or harmful. They aren't adaptable. Unfortunately, cybercrime has become so sophisticated today that even a well-established firewall by itself isn't always enough to guarantee cybersecurity. That situation led to the creation of IPS and IDS, or Intrusion Protection System and Intrusion Detection System, two devices that back up and support a system's firewalls. These technologies take cybersecurity one step further by analyzing the data packets themselves to determine if they can contain any threats to the system or the system's contents. How they accomplish this, though, is quite different. Both technologies analyze the data packets for potentially hazardous computer code, and both can be located inline, somewhere along the data path but before the actual computer system. The IDS, however, can be located both inline and as an end host, the point at which the data enters the system. The IDS is also a passive security technology, whereas the IPS is an active technology. Both IDS and IPS technologies are adaptive, unlike firewalls, and capable of learning. This is how they are able to monitor traffic patterns and detect which data packets may contain harmful code. IDS and IPS learn from the traffic flowing into the system, so that potentially harmful items can be identified. IDS, when it detects a potentially harmful item, will sound an alert and notify IT technicians that there is a situation requiring attention. IPS, on the other hand, uses its monitoring to classify the traffic flow, then isolate and disarm any packets that could be dangerous. The two systems, when working together, can prevent cyber attacks and warn an organization's IT staff that an attack is underway. These two technologies, however, are not perfect. In order to stop a cyber threat from gaining access to a system, they must first recognize and stop potential attacks. This is only possible if a threat is familiar. If a threat is unfamiliar, it is more difficult to detect and therefore has a greater chance of successfully infiltrating a computer system. Organizations and cybersecurity specialists working together globally can minimize this potential situation by sharing information and sending out warnings whenever a new cyber threat is discovered. Releasing this information globally has the potential to disarm new threats within hours or even minutes of being discovered, but only if the organizations on the receiving end act on this information quickly and constantly. The emphasis on cybersecurity under these conditions is not only the concern of an organization's IT department, it must also be the concern of the organization's staff as well. IT specialists can maintain the firewall, IDS, and IPS systems, but staff and employees must on a more local level maintain and update their individual computer equipment on a regular basis. Antivirus software installed on end-use individual computers must be updated regularly. These softwares also take advantage of newly discovered cyber threats and their solutions. Routinely clearing cookies, or small pieces of code that track users' internet activities, from computers is another method to maintain cybersecurity. As previously mentioned, this is another important aspect of ISO 27001:2013, which places responsibility for cybersecurity on both IT departments and staff members.